Hi, I'm Jenny May from Hereford Yoga Centre. Welcome to our 6th yoga session for NHS staff and key workers specifically, but for everybody during this time of lockdown. So we're going to begin with the legs crossed as usual. If you can't sit comfortably with your legs crossed, you can sit on a chair and just have your feet planted on the floor. We're going to be doing a little bit of work to really open the shoulders, reduce the stress and tension from the shoulders today. So first of all, just to sit straight, lean to one side, pull your buttock out to the side and back, so there's a kind of diagonal action there. And do the same with the other side. I'm sitting on a blanket. You can sit to the floor if the knees release down, or you can find something to sit on if you're stiffer in the hips. And then just roll the shoulders back so you feel this top part of the chest is broadening and opening. Bring the palms together in front of you. Close your eyes. And just for a moment, focus on your breath. Let any stress, any strain of the day, of the week, fall away with the exhalation. And be aware of how your body is, how your mind is in this moment. I'm going to chant Om 3 times to begin, so you can either join in or just sit quietly. And then with your next exhalation, lower your head, release your hands, and then raise your head and let your eyes open. Okay, and just stretch out the legs a moment. And then stand up. So you can put anything kind of to the side. Now during this practice, you're going to need a chair, so you can use a dining chair is fine, or a kind of folding chair. And we're also going to probably need a belt of some kind. So you can use a belt, you can use a scarf, you can even use a sock. Okay, but just something that you can hold on to with the hands. But we don't need those for the moment, so you can pause the video if you need to go and get those things. We're going to start standing. If you've got a wall, actually, it's really good to do this against the wall. Don't worry if you haven't. You can do it in the middle of the room. But if you can find a piece of wall, then just stand with your heels right next to the wall. You can even take your heels up to the wall a little bit and then slide them down so they're right into that corner between the wall and the floor. And then extend the arms down. Extend from the tops of the shoulders to the tips of the fingers. This is Tadasana, the mountain pose. So you feel that the back of the neck is lengthening, top of the head is lifting as the arms extend down. Then we're going to lift our arms sideways. So extend the arms sideways from the centre of the chest and be as broad as you can, as if the arms begin at the centre of the chest, not at the shoulders. And then turn your arms. So you're turning the thumbs towards the wall behind you, and the palms of the hands are facing up. Still extend. And then lift the arms. So gradually lifting, don't be in a hurry to lift, and there'll come a point where in order to get the hands closer, maybe the elbows have to bend. So stop before you get to that point. So your arms might not come to the parallel position, but keep pulling your elbows in, as if it's going to be your elbows rather than your hands that meet over the top of your head. And lift up. Lift up the waist. And then bring the arms down. Turn and bring them all the way down. Okay, now interlock the fingers. So you're interlocking right to the roots of the fingers. Then you're going to place the hands just lightly on top of the head and take your elbows back. Take your elbows back towards the wall behind you and then press the hands up. So again, we're getting that feeling that the arms are going to become straight from the sucking in of the elbows. Pull the elbows in and then lift up the arms out of the shoulders as if you're trying to extract the arms from the shoulders. Pull up the knees as well. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the arms down in front. So you're going to change the interlock of the fingers. You've got your fingers the first way. You change the gaps that you put the fingers in. And then again, hands come lightly on top of the head. Elbows move back. And then press gradually the hands up. Now I want you to feel the wrists. Can you lift the wrists? And can you pull the elbows into the arms, like the elbows want to be very friendly with the arms. Pull them in. Gather the elbows in and lift up the arms. So see if you can get a connection now. Your heels are pressing to the floor. Your buttocks also should go down to the heels, but then your waist lifts up with the arms. Lift, inhale, and then exhale, bring the arms down and release the arms. Good. So now you may need your belt, okay, or your scarf, and you're going to put that over your left shoulder. And then you're going to make a big circle with your right arm. So your right arm is going up and all the way back. 3, 4, 5 times. Now when you do that, you want to keep your hips looking straight ahead. So try not to turn to the right as you take your arm back. You're just articulating from that shoulder joint. Like this. And then the last time the right arm goes up the back. So you bend the elbow, take the right arm up the back and hold on to that belt. Then roll the front of the right shoulder back. Now lift your left arm, breathe in and breathe out. Drop the left hand down and see if you can hold this way. And then maybe you can creep the hands a little further towards each other along that belt. Press the heels down to the floor. And again, we need to feel that connection where the heels are pressing down, the buttocks also going in that direction, and the chest at the front lifts, and then release. Okay, so you're going to put the belt on the other shoulder now, and the left arm is going to go back. So a few big rotations like this to really open out the front of the shoulder. Keep going, arm back, keeping the hips facing forwards, and then that hand goes up the back. Right arm lifts, drops down. Now, see if you can get your right elbow really lifting up. And roll your left shoulder back. Roll your left shoulder back, but without turning the hips. Hips have to stay front. Lift the chest. Can you creep the hands a little closer? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale and release the arms. Good? So you can put that belt down now. You're going to interlock the fingers again, but this time behind the back. Okay? So your fingers are interlocked behind the back. And then extend the arms down. So once more extending from the shoulder to the wrist, but this time downwards. And I want you to feel that you're turning your arms back. So if I come a little closer to the camera so you can see that this way, extend down and then roll back. And see this part of the chest, then how it can open. Then very gradually we're going to begin lifting the hands away from the lower back. But what we don't want to do is let this part come forwards. You see, so extend the arms down, roll the shoulders back, turn the arms out, and then lift. But only lift as much as you can keep that structure, that open structure in the chest. And then release. You're going to change the interlock of the fingers, but behind the back. And once more, extend down, Roll the arms out, open the top of the chest, inhale and exhale, lift the arms up. Buttocks still go towards the heels, chest lifting up. Take a few breaths and really open that top region of the chest from both directions. Open, shoulders back, and then release. Release the arms. Good. Now, you're going to take the arms, both arms back, and do that a few times. So, same as we were doing before, but with both arms. And fifth time, you're going to join the fingers behind the back, and then turn the arms. And I have to shuffle a little bit to get the hands up. Some of you may just take the hands straight up. For others, this is going to be more tricky, where the shoulders are stiff and the wrists are stiff. So if you're down here somewhere, that's fine. If you can't turn the hands at all, hold the elbows. So you're either like this, holding the elbows, or you're like this, with the hands up the back. Now you're going to join the hands. So little fingers, ring fingers, middle fingers, index fingers, thumbs, heels of the hands, palms of the hands, edges of the fingers pressing together. So again, with the lower back, lengthen, buttocks down. Press the hands in the back and roll the shoulders back. Open the chest. And then release the hands. Now you'll feel like you want to shake the hands. See if you can just extend right through to the fingers. So then the sensation comes back into the fingers. So we're going to do a second time. Same thing. So arms back. You can do a few times if you find that helps. And then turn the hands in the back. Take the hands up. Roll the shoulders back, elbows back, and press. Little fingers, ring fingers, middle fingers, index fingers, thumbs. See if you can imagine you're holding something really precious, a really precious piece of paper between the hands, and you need to grip it. Neck long, top of the head long, relax the face. And then release the arms down. Good. So, now we're going to take the chair and have the hands on the chair, on the back of the chair. If you've been doing these videos, you'll know this pose already. So it's called Tadasana, halfway forward bend. You're going to walk the feet back until you come to that flat back position. You can see your feet, so make sure your feet are parallel. And make sure that your head isn't dropping or lifting. Your head should be also parallel with the floor, if possible, in line with the arms. So really let gravity work on the shoulders. So the shoulder blades now are moving down towards the floor with gravity. The shoulder blades down towards the floor, but the thighs back and the chest towards the chair. Take a few breaths. Smooth inhalations, smooth exhalations through the nose. Maximum extension of the arms to make space in the shoulders. And then walk towards the chair to come up. I'm going to turn the chair this way so you can see. We're going to do a twist on the chair. So you sit first of all sideways with the chair to your right hand side, the back of the chair to your right hand side. Join the feet and the knees. And then once more lift the arms. Inhale. And as you exhale, turn towards the back of the chair. Press with the right hand, pull with the left hand. Rotate the waist. So you're turning the whole of the upper body now, not just the head. Keep the chin first of all in line with the breastbone. Turn the waist. Turn the chest. Turn the shoulder. Remember that opening action of the front of the shoulder. Get that now, especially on the right. And then finally turn the head. And then release. Change sides. Feet and legs together. Lift the arms up. So get this Maximum lift first with an inhalation, and then exhale, turn towards the back of your chair. Use your hands, so press with the left hand, pull with the right hand to turn. Remember the chin first of all stays in line with the breastbone. Turn the waist, turn the chest, turn the shoulders. Finally turn the head. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift, exhale, rotate. And then release. Good. So you can put your chair away to the side. If you've got a blanket, you're going to use that in a minute for the head, but you don't need it right now. You can lie down on the floor. First of all, have your knees bent. And just let your lower back settle to the floor. Always lie down with your knees bent. It's good practice to protect the lower back. And then you're going to stretch your legs out and stretch your arms out. So hook your thumbs. Lift your toes and the soles of your feet from the floor. You're going to scrub the heels along the floor away from you and take your arms all the way overhead and away from you. So you're creating one long extension in the back of the body. Push your feet as if they're against a wall. Now inhale. As you exhale, soften even further. Open the backs of the shoulders even further. Open the backs of the knees even further. Press the thighs down as if there's a heavy weight on the thighs. And then with your next exhalation, bring your arms over and release your legs. Now bend your knees again. Change over the hook of the thumb, so you just hook the other way. And again, so we're synchronizing that extension of the arms and the legs with the inhalation. So take a deep inhalation through the nose. You're scrubbing your heels along the floor. Taking the arms overhead at the same time. And see if you can reach that maximum point of extension with the top of the inhalation, and then continue to breathe normally with that full extension in the back of the body, like you're on a rack. Somebody's pulling your arms one way and your feet the other way. Exhale, soften, go further. Thighs down. And then on your next exhalation, bring the arms down and release the legs. So you're going to extend the legs again in the same way. Inhale. Exhale. Now bend your right knee towards you. Interlock your fingers and pull the knee towards the chest. Elbows are out, shoulders releasing back. Open the back of the knee. Really open the sole of the foot on that straight leg, the left leg. Relax the face, the jaw, the eyes, the tongue, completely relaxed and passive. In fact, only the left leg is working. And then release, change sides. So first of all, extend the legs. Then you're going to keep the extension in the right leg, bend the left leg towards you. Remember to change over the interlock of the fingers. Pull the knee in. So the left knee is coming towards you, kind of with the weight of the arms. So the weight of the arms pulls the knee in, but the leg, the hip, the foot can be passive. Only the right leg now is extending. Really extend that right leg. Really extend the inner face of that right leg. Inner thigh, inner knee, inner calf, all towards the inner heel. And then take the foot to the floor and stretch out the leg. Relax both legs. And then bend both knees. First of all, feet on the floor. Then bend both knees in towards you. Now you can choose either to have the knees together or the knees apart. You find out which is more comfortable for your lower back. And just completely release the whole structure of the back to the floor, the muscular structure of the back spreading, the lower back, middle back, upper back. Release completely. And take the feet to the floor, So now you're going to settle for the last pose, Tadasana. So we always end with this relaxation pose. So if you've got a blanket, you can put it under your head or a cushion. Also, if you're lying flat on the floor, that's fine. But see if you can lengthen. Just hold the back of the skull and lengthen it so that and move it away so that your neck is lengthening. Release the arms to the side, away from the body. Make sure the palms are facing up. And then release the legs. The legs can be a little apart as well. And close your eyes. Let the whole body release. So this takes some time. And it takes a focus of awareness in order that every part of the body is included in that process of release and relaxation. The tense parts of us get more tense because even when we relax, our awareness doesn't reach those parts. So allow the breath to spread through the whole body. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale. Imagine your breath is almost like a scanner from the head to the toes. And as you breathe out and you exhale from the head to the toes, notice any remaining little pockets of tension, areas of tightness. And sometimes just by observing those parts, you'll find they release and relax. So you can continue like that with your exhalations, spreading through the whole body. The back of the body completely supported by the ground. And then notice your head. Notice the weight of your head. Release the backs of the eyes. Release the root of the tongue. Release the inner ears. Release even the brain inside the head. Let go completely. So now you're going to come out of Shavasana. You can bring the sensation back to your hands, your feet, your limbs. And then bend your knees and turn over onto your right hand side. Just rest a moment on your right hand side. And then press your left hand to the floor to sit up. Well done, that's it for this session. If you're enjoying the sessions, please leave a review and we'll see you for the next one.